guys, I hope you're good. I'm tagging along with one of my friends on a cruise. We're headed up the River Lee and I'm lending a hand with locks and some steering. We're starting out in Tottenham and heading upriver towards Broxbourne. I hadn't planned on doing any filming, but I ended up with enough little clips on my phone to throw something together for you. This is Alfie's lock, named after its former lockkeeper. Here's something that I want to point out about lock safety. Notice the position of the boat's front fender under that little ledge in the lock gate. As the water was rushing in and raising the boat, if we hadn't moved it back, it could have got wedged and that could have been disastrous. That is why it is so important to always keep an eye on what the boat is doing in a lock. It's really easy to get distracted, especially because that's where you're likely to have an audience and people speaking to you and asking questions. My friend is going to be single-handing the boat for the first time tomorrow, so I'm giving him some tips and making him do a lot of stuff on his own, with me kind of there as an emergency backup. As you can see, the weather was fantastic. It's hard to believe we're still in London, it's so green. We're passing Enfield Dry Dock now, and then onto Enfield Lock. The lock is interesting because it's surrounded by housing right beside both sides of the lock. The road names are Ordnance Road and Government Road, a clue to the past when this was the site of the Royal Small Arms Factory, a rifle factory originally built during the Napoleonic War. My friend did this whole lot by himself and didn't sink the boat, so I think he'll be fine by himself tomorrow. I really like these moorings. Nothing against where I am, because that's great, but I think it would be a lot easier at times being canal side. I love their little garden areas. We met loads of new boaters on our trip. The used boat market has been very busy since lockdowns and with a lot of people's circumstances changing. Here we are passing a cruising club, and look at this boat, it's smiling at us. Here we are passing under the M25 motorway, and we are officially out of London. This is my first time back out cruising since I got sick. Well, before that even. I think it's been almost a year. Obviously I did the trip on the Wash, but that was entirely as a passenger, so it's been so good to be back at the tiller and working the locks, although I am noticeably out of practice with that. But I'm gonna use the excuse that the lock gates on the lee are really heavy. I want that boat. I want that boat even more than the last one. It is so cute. This next lock is my favourite lock in the whole world. Why, I hear you ask? Well, this absolute beauty sat on my lap and gave me kisses the whole time we were there. Oh, I felt so bad when I had to leave and send him back onto his boat. I was really sick for a few days before this trip and I almost blew out, but I'm so glad that I didn't. It's done me the world of good. Here we are at another lock. Not much to say about it really. How picturesque is it here? We are at the last lock of the day, Aqueduct Lock, named so because it's on an aqueduct. There's the boat waiting to come up. What I'd like to know is, where did that car come from? As we turn this corner, we see a fox out looking for his dinner. seagulls? Here's some more moorings that I love. We're really close to Broxbourne now. I tell you what I love more than those moorings are these houses. It's definitely my long-term plan to get a house with an end of garden moorings. We found a spot opposite one of these houses to moor up for the night. I have had the best time ever. I'm so happy I got to come along. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all again very, very soon. Bye!